Hey, it's Angie.
And Becky.
And we are here in Becky's kitchen. She is the recipe for health food columnist for the Oklahoman. Today we're talking about healthy lunches that you can pack for your kids as they go to school.
Yes, we are, Angie. And one of the first things we want to talk about is we want to keep food safe for the children.
That's true.
And so you need a lunch bag or a lunch pail that keeps hot foods hot and cold foods cold, a well-insulated lunch pail, something like this.
That's a great example, yeah.
And it works very, very well. And, of course, to keep foods really cold, you can put an ice block in there, one of the ones that are designed for that. And there are lots of thermoses that are designed to keep hot foods hot.
So what exactly are we making?
We are making one of my favorites. This is so fun. It's Southwest roll-ups. So simple to make. You can even let the kids help you make this.
There you go.
We're starting with a whole grain, multi-grain tortilla.
Okay.
And I like to use the big ones, the 10-inch ones for this. And we have the fat-free refried beans.
Yum.
So we're going to start by just spreading this. I've got a fourth of a cup here.
Okay.
And I'm just going to spread this on here. Right down the middle.
I can hit this over.
And yeah, let's get that out of the way. And Angie, I'm going to have you help me today. Why don't you sprinkle those tomatoes?
Sounds
I've got a
good.
fourth of a cup of diced tomatoes. And of course, you can use lots of different things in this. You do want to be sure that you drain everything very well because you don't want it to get soggy. I have a fourth of a cup of corn, and you can either use canned corn or you can use leftover corn if you've served corn for dinner the night before.
Okay.
A couple of tablespoons to a fourth of a cup,
There we
something
go.
like that, of cheese. And I
pretty.
use, isn't that beautiful? I am using a 2%
There we
milk,
go.
fat milk cheese with this.
Makes it healthier for sure.
Here's the cilantro if you want to put that on there.
Oh, I love cilantro.
Oh, I know. It's so good. We'll just spread that around a little bit. And then what I'm going to do, I've got a couple of tablespoons of mashed avocado.
Okay.
A tablespoon of the light sour cream.
And you mix them all together before you put it on there. Okay.
A little bit of salsa. We're just going to mix this very quickly. And then I'm going to spread this on the edges and right beside our vegetables.
Oh, that's
And,
great.
you know, there are other things. You could put olives in here. You could put other vegetables. You could put green pepper, red pepper, even grated carrots if you wanted to. Whatever the kids like.
Kind of gives it a border.
It does.
Okay.
We're going to roll this up. Let's start over here. And in fact, I'm going to spread this just a little bit. Make it a little bit flatter. And
Roll it up.
that is all we have to do. Isn't that fun?
Yeah, and that's a pretty big one. So even, for smaller children, you could cut it in half, I'm sure.
Exactly. And in fact, I'm going to go ahead and cut it. I think it's a little bit easier to handle because when you're packing them, you can just pack them side by side like this in a plastic bag or something like that.
It looks wonderful.
So,
it's for kids or for adults.
Well, it certainly is. And then remember, we're working with the Food Guide Pyramid, my pyramid.
Yes.
And so we want to think about, we've got a grain from the tortilla. We've got protein from the refried beans. And then we have something from the dairy. We have the cheese. For extra serving of fruit, we could put an apple or an orange in there.
There we go.
For children that like the 8 juice,
There we go.
a vegetable juice we can put in there. And
Yogurt.
Yogurt would be another idea.
Oh, for sure, for sure. Now we're going to get to the dessert portion because obviously every lunch needs its dessert.
It certainly does. And what we are going to make for dessert is really fun.
All right, let's get to it.
Okay.
All right, this is going to be delicious, I can tell. Here's the dessert portion of the pack-a-lunch for your kids.
It is, and very nutritious. We're going to start out with a banana, and we're going to take a knife. It doesn't have to be a really sharp knife, though I'm just using actually a steak knife here. I'm going to cut on the inside.
So you're going to keep the skin on there.
Yes, we're not going to cut all the way through.
Okay.
I'm going to open it up a little bit. And then I'm going to use today peanut butter, and I like to use the crunchy peanut butter.
Oh, yes, for sure. It's slippery.
It is very slippery. Yes, it is. I'm going to spread this peanut butter in here.
Oh, look at that.
You could use other nut butters, though. You could use almond butter, cashew butter, anything like that.
Oh, that smells good.
Oh, it does smell good, doesn't it? Get it in there. Oh, there we go. Thank you. And you want to get both sides covered on the inside. And then we're going to sprinkle our
Craisins or cranberries?
These are the cranberries that I'm using. You can use raisins. You could use granola is even good.
That would be good.
It's very good. I'm just going to kind of work these in here.
So it's banana split without the ice cream?
It is a banana split without the ice cream. And this will be the hit of your child's lunch.
True.
We're going to glue it back together just like so, and you can either pack it just like this, or you can actually wrap a little bit of saran wrap around it if you want to. And there you go.
Oh my gosh,
and
yum.
It is so good. And then, of course, when the children eat it, they're just going to cut the ends off. And if you want, you can go ahead and make a little cut there. I wouldn't cut it all the way through, just about like so. But that'll make it easy, and you could do that on each end.
So do they eat it with a spoon?
No, they just peel the banana. Like so.
And eat it like a regular. Oh, how cool. Yeah. All right, here's the finished product. And oh my goodness, yummy. That's all I have to say. I could eat all of this right now.
Well, and that
fantastic.
Is the very point. We want the children to eat their lunches that they take with them.
There we go.
And so this is how we would serve it. And like I said, you could complement it with some raw vegetables or fresh fruit, anything like that you might want to add as well.
It's healthy. That's what's fabulous. And tell us about this right here.
Well, this is just another way to serve the same thing. We took the very same lunch, and we just cut it in pinwheels.
There we go.
And this could be an afternoon snack when they get home.
Because this might be a little too hard to pack.
It would be too hard to handle. It would fall apart.
Sure.
It would be too hard to pack. But it's a great afternoon snack for the kids.
I know, wonderful. And I love the banana split idea. That's a great idea.
And it all fits my pyramid.
There we go. That is the point. So check out the Oklahoman in the Life section for Becky Varner's Recipe for Health column. And you can find this recipe and, obviously many more. She writes these wonderful healthy columns. And you're focusing a lot on the My Pyramid.
We are.
Yeah, it definitely is a healthy choice for lunches for your kids. Thanks so much.
Thanks, Angie.
Let's see it.